Hi guys, it's your man wee Mark out in the log cabin. I'm going to service the DNA air filter today. So I'll do it in parts. So come and see it wee Mark style. Okay, so firstly what we're going to do is I loosened this before, and as you can tell it's got dusty, and I stuck a microfiber cloth in there. So we're just going to do this in stages. I'm not going to film the whole thing because you've probably seen a DNA filter being cleaned. So firstly, I'm going to clean the dust off with a couple of wet wipes, guys, and then we'll bring you back for the next stage. So we've dusted all around there, guys. You know what to do, and if you can see into the aperture, I've given that a wipe down with the wet wipes too, just to keep it nice. So I got the hairdryer, the old hairdryer on the air filter. So we've given that a bit of a blow. I better not say the second word. I think I'm being sexual. Got to keep it family orientated. So we've done that. So I've now got a basin of water and the cleaning equipment down there. So we've got the cleaner in the oil, and then down there I've got a brush and sort of a basin of warm water. So I've cleaned the plate as well, and that's ready to go back on. Okay, we'll bring you back in the next stage. So you then get the cleaner to put in between the grooves. But remember first, guys, take a cap off with a pair of pliers, because I didn't, and I'm trying to pour the stuff on, it wasn't working. Silly ass. So we'll just put this. What to do, I think, where's the double groove? Right, there's the double groove. So we'll start with that, and we'll put the cleaner on there. Just like that. Now I'll bring you back, guys, because I'm not going to bore you with doing all that. So we've pre-soaked that with obviously the DNA filter cleaner. So we'll leave it to sit for about 10 minutes. I will go and get a coffee and we'll come back. And we will put it in the basin and get the wash. While we're waiting, guys, for the filter to absorb the cleaner, to let it work, and I have my coffee, what do you call a man that sleeps at his door side? Matt. Okay, guys, so we've given it about 15 minutes, and basin of warm water. So we'll just put this in. You can see, I don't know if you can see the water. Look at that. That's just some of the muck coming out of the filter. That's before I've even cleaned it. I'll put you back up in the chair. Right, so let's get a brush. Just a 2-inch brush, and we'll start at the double pleat. In fact, it would be better up and down, would it? Because water doesn't run up hills. So we'll give this a brush. And obviously after I've done this, guys, I probably won't show you, but I'll take it into the house and I'll run it under the warm tap from the inside to the out. Obviously you don't want to put water on it on the outside, because you'll just be pushing the dirt into the filter. Now, it's quite therapeutic, this, isn't it? Now this is the first time I've done it. I've had the air filter 2 years, and it does say, I think, if I recollection, I've got a terrible memory, between 10,000 and 25,000 kilometres. So what would 10,000 be? Would that be 6,000 miles? 25, I've got no idea what that would be. What, 15,000 miles, guys? So that, depending on what mileage and obviously the terrain and roads and that you're driving over, folks. Now, I think we'll get the big brush. We'll give that a wet, and and then we'll finish it off with leave that in the water just to keep it wet. Now, there you go. So I will, what I'll do is I'm going to change this water and I'm going to do it a second time. So I'll bring you back. So, nice clean water again. And we'll just put the filter in. Again, there's remnants of mucky water. So I'm going to do this again. And we'll bring you back, guys. So there's no point showing you all this because you'll be bored to bloody tears. Okay, see you in the next one. So there's the basin, guys. You can see how dirty the water is. I mean, there's a fly there, another fly there, and there's another one over there. So actually, you thought my filter was clean, but heck no. So we'll just go and rinse it under the warm tap in the kitchen sink now. Right, so we'll just give said filter a wee rinse in the kitchen sink. You can see, surprising amount of dirt it comes out of it, isn't it, guys? Yeah. So, we'll see when I'm oiling it. Because obviously I'll probably leave it until tomorrow, because what I'll do is once I've rinsed it out, I'll just put it up in the windowsill under a duster just to dry, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow. Well, guys, so we've cleaned the DNA and it's been allowed to dry. So now we're just going to sort of give it an oil with the DNA stuff. So we'll just run this in and allow it to soak. So I've never actually done this. The cord's getting in the way, so we'll do a couple of runs and then we'll bring you back. I'll probably go over this twice, just to make sure it's all soaked in. As you can see, it's already sort of turning red. So I'll switch it off and I'll bring you back once I've done it all. Okay? Hey, peepers. Right, that's it. As you can see, well oiled. Don't know if you can hear the rain on the roof. I think I've been a bit heavy-handed with the oil. I've used about that out of the bottle, guys. So we'll put the basin away. So what I'm going to do, sorry, take it back for just now. I'm just going to let this sit and soak in, and if there's any residue, we'll clean what's. In fact, we'll leave a. In fact, we'll clean that out. Clean that out, and we'll just leave this to kind of soak in. And then before we fit it back in the house, and if that makes sense, I'll take a screwdriver and we'll just take some of a Scottish word, guys, dregs, which means just like leftovers, isn't it? So it's nice and clean. I don't know if the camera's seen all the way in there due to the light. But yeah, so we'll leave it in this basin and I'll come back, and we've basically, guys, all I've got to do is stick it in the house and then get the air filter back. So yeah, we'll take you back, guys, and we'll show you the rest of it. Okay, see you soon. Yep, right, there's the DNA all impregnated with the oil. You can see all the way around and in the hole. So obviously I've cleaned the aperture and all that, guys. I was actually surprised how much bugs came out of the filter when I cleaned it. And it looked fairly clean. There was actually one big bugger in there. Right, another miserable day here in Aberdeenshire. So we've got the DNA, the plate. So the DNA bit, apparently it goes up the way. So we just fit said then like that, and then we put in the screws. This is where your man gets all finger and thumbs. And I'll just I was in at Charlotte's today, guys. I went and bought a new jacket yesterday, so I went back in today to get a back protector. They were having 20% off, guys, so I'd laid some money past for the last couple of months, so I went and bought myself a new jacket, and I got a new pair of RMR like jogging trousers, the kind of soft shell, nice fit. So once the weather gets a bit better, and I think when it does, Bumble will be, I won't take Ruby out, I'll be going out in Bumble here. So that just needs a wee turn. So there you go. That is that done. So if I take the camera up, you'll be able to see in the wee hole. So I'm going to leave the side panel off at the moment, guys, because I'm going to clean in here. So all I'm going to do is just to stop dust going in here. Not that I think we'll get any dust in the cabin. We're just going to take a wee microfiber cloth, an old one, and just stick it in the aperture at the moment, and job is a good one. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, what a lovely lump of an engine, isn't it? I've just got an old pillow slip over the front of the mudguard, guys, just to keep stuff off of it and keep dust at bay. So there's the unrestricted throttle body. So on an unclassified off-road, I've got 86 mile an hour on the GPS as opposed to the 72. So not that I do that, guys, I'm no interest in doing that, but if you are out on the main road and you're trying to overtake somebody and the silly bugger decides to put the foot down and you're hitting the rev limiter, you're kind of gashed, aren't you? So, oh, I'm knocking you there. That's just Mackay's heated gear lead, guys, so I'll be needing that very shortly, so we'll just leave that sitting loose. And that's just my Optimate charge, should I need to charge a battery. I've tucked it in here, it actually comes out the other side, but I can actually plug it in should I need to, but I did test the battery and we're up at the correct voltage. And there's the gear linkage down there, look. What a great thing, it saves, you know, because the old one makes this kind of shuggles, but you can see that it's quite, you know, it's very good. And I love the heel toe. You get into, some folk don't like them, but I personally do. I learnt to ride a bike, C50, when I was 14, and it had the heel toe, automatic 3-speed gearbox, and used to rev the tits out of it and then click it down in the first gear to pop a wheelie. Those were the days, guys. Those were the days. Anyway, we'll turn the camera. You can see my ugly mug. So, we're nearly 5 minutes in this one. Probably be a long video. Stay safe. Press a like, share, leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you. I did have a guy, remember my spark plug that I fitted? There was a guy arguing the toss with me in my comments when I fitted the spark plug. It's around the other side. And upgraded it. He says, you've just screw the cap off of it. And I answered him back saying, the cap doesn't come off. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Well, he actually came back and apologised to say, yes, I was correct. So fair dues to the guy. Good on you. I hope you watch this. Apology accepted. Anyway, guys, stay safe. Comment, like, share, do all the good things. Leave a comment. Do what you want to do. And, hey, hopefully see you in the next one. Job's a good one. Bye.